Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week. Working out always involves strong physical training or exercise. Doing such not only helps us to remain fit, but also helps us to achieve psychological happiness and relieve stress. However, there is a difference between working out as a casual gym goer and as a bodybuilder. Compared to regular gym goers, bodybuilders can be distinguished by their strict daily workout routine, strong motivation, years of hard work, specific diet regime, and insane genetics, all of which are combined to make them become freaks of nature. Number 10. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Even if you are not interested in bodybuilding or don't know much about bodybuilding, chances are very high that you know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is. Born on July 30, 1947, Arnold has lived a very diversified career of being an Austrian-American actor, retired bodybuilder, businessman, producer, and former politician. It seems like he did almost everything possible as a human, right? Lifting weights at the age of 15, Arnold had insane genetics, which helped him earn the Mr. Universe title 4 times, and the prestigious Mr. Olympia title 7 times. He created what is known to be one of the best classic physiques ever, and has been and still is the source of inspiration for many people to start lifting weights. During contest prep, he used to weigh around 107 kilograms and 118 kilograms, or 236 to 260 pounds in the off-season. Well, while his physique may seem a bit small compared to the mass monsters of this generation, the physique he created stood out from everyone at the time and helped him to be recognized as the greatest bodybuilder in the world. Number 9. Dennis Wolf. Dennis Wolf, also known as the Big Bad Wolf, was born in the former USSR, but later shifted to Germany at the age of 14 with his family. Dennis picked up weights at a very early age of 15, which helped him shape the physique he wanted for the future. The reason behind his inspiration to work out came from a bodybuilding magazine his father bought. He quickly started to put on a good amount of muscle and entered his first bodybuilding competition at the age of 21. Earning his dream IFBB Pro card in 2005, Dennis made his first IFBB professional debut in 2006. He made rapid progress and several times finished in the top 5 of Mr. Olympia. One of his most notable achievements was winning the Arnold Classic in 2014. In his off-seasons, his weight used to be around 140 kilograms, or 308.6 pounds, and then 120 kilograms to 264.5 pounds while competing. Dennis faced a neck injury in 2016. Since then, he slowly made plans to downsize. However, Wolf's small waist and the big outer quad sweep was indeed remarkable. Number 8. Lee Haney. Lee Haney, born on November 11, 1959, is a retired American IFBB professional bodybuilder. He competed several times in the biggest and most prestigious bodybuilding competition, Mr. Olympia, and took the title for 8 consecutive years. This record broke Arnold's achievement of winning Mr. Olympia title 7 times. Lee Haney had a huge dominance in the bodybuilding scenario in the 1980s, and focused on his physique to bring about the era of mass and not solely focus on aesthetics and proportions. Standing at a height of 5 feet 11 inches or 180.34 centimeters and a competition weight of 255.7 pounds or 116 kilograms, Lee Haney was quite big. After retiring, Lee lives a very quiet life. For now, he owns 2 gyms in Atlanta and helps to coach and guide upcoming bodybuilders for competitions. Also, as he has a degree in youth counseling, Lee founded a non-profit charity for children. A very humble bodybuilder indeed. Number 7. Dorian Yates. Dorian Yates was born on April 19, 1962, and is considered to be the best British bodybuilder ever. He started working out at a late 21 years old, but made a major success in bodybuilding, having 15 major contest wins and finishing second place twice. From 1992 to 1997, Yates won the Mr. Olympia title 6 consecutive times. He came to the bodybuilding scene right after Lee Haney. Just as people were thinking that bodybuilders should not surpass the size of Lee Haney, Yates stepped on stage and extended the era of complete mass monsters. Having a height of 5 feet 11 inches or 180.4 centimeters and a competition weight of 260.14 pounds or 118 kilograms with single-digit body fat percentages, there was no one stopping him from winning. Having a mass monster physique, Dorian became more popular because of his specialty with top-level conditioning, as well as muscle graininess. His torn bicep and tricep injury mostly aided him in deciding to retire early. Number 6. Roelly Winkler. Roelly Winkler, nicknamed the Beast, was born on June 22, 1977 in Curaçao. Roelly loved bodybuilding from a very early age, but became serious about it and saw it as a sport after a fatal car accident which brought his life into focus. After the incident, he set the goal of becoming a pro and put every bit of his sweat and hard work to win the IFBB Pro card in 2009. Roelly is one of the greatest mass monsters of this generation. With a smaller frame of 5 feet 6 inches or 167.64 centimeters, Winkler managed to weigh around around a mighty figure of 145 kilograms, or 319.67 pounds in the offseason, and then 135 kilograms, or 297.52 pounds shredded to the bones in competitions. He has one of the biggest arms in the industry, measuring at 24 inches or 60.96 centimeters and full of separation. Being a very competitive bodybuilder, Rolly made it to the top 5 of Mr. Olympia several times. He recently competed in the 2021 European Pro to get his qualification for Mr. Olympia this year. Number 5. Phil Heath. Phil Heath, also known as The Gift, is an American bodybuilder born on December 18, 1979. In his early years, Phil mostly played as a captain in the basketball team and then studied at the University of Denver, while playing point guard at the university's Division A1 basketball team. Phil started focusing on bodybuilding in 2002, and within 3 years took the overall title at the NPC USA Championships, which gave him the pass to compete as an IFBB pro. He made rapid progress since then and won all 7 of Mr. Olympia titles between 2011 and 2018. His massive physique and round muscle bellies combined with huge quads, arms, and one of the best well-defined backs helped him to create dominance over other bodybuilders and earn the nickname of The Gift. Not only is he massive, but also he makes sure that he comes in 100% peeled to the bones, while weighing around 109 kilograms or 240.3 pounds during competitions. Number 4. Jay Cutler. 4-time Mr. Olympia Jay Cutler was born on August 3, 1973, and is considered another one of the greatest bodybuilders ever to embrace the stage. We feel that his gigantic physique of 132 kilograms or 291 pounds in the offseason and 118 kilograms or 260.14 pounds for contests, like many of the physiques of the new era bodybuilding, are truly intimidating. Most likely, average people don't want to look like Cutler or others, but still there is mad respect for his impressive body. Cutler started training when he was just 18 and began competing in the early 1990s, before he secured his 4 Olympia titles through the better part of the 2000s. Cutler was a mass monster with a crazy shoulder width and absolutely massive legs, but still his muscles were well defined and proportional. Additionally, his notable rivalries with Ronnie Coleman for several years were competitive fights every bodybuilding fan still seeks to see among competitors to this date. Number 3. Günther Schlierkamp. Not all popular European-born bodybuilders came from Austria. Günther Schlierkamp, a retired German IFBB pro, also known during his time as the Gentle Giant, came from Olfen, Germany. Just like many other bodybuilders, it was a certain Austrian classic bodybuilder who inspired Schlierkamp, none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger, who Günther saw in several of his films and was motivated to build a body like Arnold. He started training at an early age of 16 and then entered and even took the winning title in his first competition at the age of 18. Günther won the Mr. Universe title in 1993 and shifted to America in 1996, just like Arnold. Günther also competed several times in Mr. Olympia and kept his position within the top 6 for 4 times. During his off-season, he used to weigh as heavy as 150 kilograms or 330.69 pounds, and then would cut down to 133 to 136 kilograms or 293 to 299 pounds on stage. Alongside competing, Schlierkamp has also worked in modeling, acting, and often works in different companies and product development as a consultant. Number 2. Marcus Ruhl. Unlike most bodybuilders who picked up their first weights at the ages of 12 to 14, Marcus Ruhl, who is commonly nicknamed the German Nightmare or the German Tank, got into weightlifting at a bit later age. Back then, 63 kilogram or 139 pound Marcus began lifting at 19. Within 5 years, he stood on stage in his first competition, over 45 kilograms or 99 pounds heavier. He soon received his IFBB Pro card and continued packing on additional muscle mass to become one of the freakiest and biggest bodybuilders ever. His first competition was the Bacall Cup, in which he won the heavyweight and overall title. This led to a long bodybuilding career, in which he made notable achievements as well as competing on the big Mr. Olympia stage several times. He looked as big as a house in the off-season, weighing around 148 kilograms or 326.28 pounds, and then coming to the stage at 20 kilograms or 44 pounds less. Number 1. Ronnie Coleman. Lee Haney put forward the focus of size in bodybuilding when he came on stage in 1984. Next, Dorian Yates continued this emphasis on size and subsequently took all the attention. However, after Dorian Yates retired, people were confused about which mass monster would take the stage next. Thus came King Ronnie Coleman, completely changing the bodybuilding scenario and bringing out a new era of size and condition. Ronnie was strong from a very early age and mostly competed in powerlifting events. He holds strong powerlifting numbers, such as 362 kilograms or 798 pound squat and deadlift, and 1,000 kilograms or 2,204.6 pound leg press. However, much of his attention shifted to bodybuilding. Since securing first place in Mr. Olympia in 1998, he went around winning every year until 2005. Ronnie was a beast in both off-season and on-season. In the off-season, he used to bulk and weigh almost 150 kilograms, or 330.67 pounds. On stage, he used to come totally conditioned at 136 kilograms, or 299.8 pounds. All his stats and fame truly show why he is known as the king of bodybuilding. That is all for today's video. Thank you all for watching. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. See you there.